Alright, let's talk about budgeting. Does the word alone make you want to take a nap? I get it. Spreadsheets, tracking every single coffee you buy, stuffing receipts in your pocket. It's a total drag. Who has time for that? Honestly, it feels like a full-time job you don't even get paid for. And the worst part? After all that work, you mess up once. Buy one thing you shouldn't have, and the whole system falls apart. You feel guilty, you give up, and you're right back where you started. It's a cycle of boring and failing. Well, what if I told you there's a way to manage your money that doesn't involve a single spreadsheet and lets you spend money without feeling bad about it? It's true. It's called the 50-30-20th rule, and it's about to become your new best friend. This isn't some complicated financial wizardry. It's a simple, straightforward guide that tells you where your money should go. Think of it as a roadmap for your paycheck. No more guesswork, no more stress. So how does this magic work? It's incredibly simple. You take your after-tax income, that's the money that actually hits your bank account, and you split it into 3 big buckets. That's it. Just 3 numbers to remember. No more tracking dozens of little categories. The first and biggest bucket gets 50% of your money. This is for your needs. These are the absolute must-haves, the things you can't live without. We're talking about your rent or mortgage payment, your utility bills like electricity and water, your groceries, your car payment, and insurance. Basically, if you absolutely have to pay it to keep a roof over your head and live your life, it goes in this 50% bucket. It's the foundation of your financial house. You get this part right, and everything else becomes so much easier. Now for the fun part, the second bucket gets 30% of your income. This is for your wants. This is your fun money, your lifestyle money. It's for eating out at that new restaurant you've been eyeing. Your Netflix subscription, your gym membership, going to the movies, buying that cool new video game, or grabbing drinks with friends. This is the money you can spend completely guilt-free. Why? Because you've already planned for it. It's built right into your budget. So when you're out having a good time, you don't have that nagging voice in the back of your head wondering if you can really afford it. You can! You set aside this money specifically for enjoying life. This is what makes this system so powerful and easy to stick with. It doesn't force you to give up the things you love. It just gives you a clear boundary for them. Finally, we have the third and most important bucket for your future self. This bucket gets the remaining 20% of your income. This is for your savings and debt repayment. This is the money that's going to build your wealth and give you financial freedom. It includes paying off high-interest debt like credit cards or student loans faster than the minimum payment. It also includes building up your emergency fund, that's your safety net for when life throws you a curveball. And of course it includes investing for the long term, like contributing to your retirement accounts. This 20% is you paying yourself first. It is a promise to your future self that you'll be secure and able to chase your big goals, whether that's buying a house, traveling the world, or just not having to worry about money. Let's walk through a quick example to see how this plays out in the real world. Imagine you take home $3,000 a month after taxes. Using the 50-30-20 rule, you'd have your 3 buckets ready to go. First, 50% for needs. The real beauty of this method is its flexibility. The 50-30-20 percentages are a guideline, not a strict law. Maybe you live in a really expensive city where your rent eats up more than 50% of your income. That's okay. You might have to adjust and be a little more frugal in your wants category for a while, maybe shifting to a 55-25-20 split. Or maybe you're super focused on getting out of debt. Awesome. You could flip the wants and savings buckets and do a 50-20-30 split, throwing a massive 30% of your income at your loans to pay them off way faster. The point is to make it work for you and your personal goals. The framework is there to guide you, but you are the one in the driver's seat. You can adjust the dials as your income changes or as your priorities shift over time. So how do you actually put this into practice? It's easier than you think. The key is automation. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account on payday. As soon as your paycheck hits, have your bank automatically move 30% to a separate, fun money account and 20% to your savings or investment accounts. What's left in your main checking account is your 50% for needs. This way, the money is sorted before you even have a chance to spend it. It takes the willpower out of the equation. Your bills get paid, your savings grow, and you have a dedicated account with money that you know is safe to spend on fun stuff. It's a set-it-and-forget-it system. This is the secret to guilt-free spending. When you swipe your card for that concert ticket, you're not stealing from your rent money or your retirement fund. You're spending from an account that was literally designed for that exact purpose. It changes your entire relationship with money from one of anxiety to one of control and freedom. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds too simple. Where's the catch? There isn't one. The goal of budgeting isn't to punish yourself. It's to create a plan for your money so you can achieve your goals. Traditional budgeting often fails because it's too restrictive and detailed. It creates decision fatigue. With the 50-30-20ths rule, you're only making a few big decisions at the beginning of the month. You're not sweating the small stuff. You're focusing on what really matters, covering your needs, saving for your future, and leaving room to actually enjoy the money you work so hard to earn. This approach gives you financial clarity without the headache. It empowers you to make conscious spending decisions that align with your values, so give it a try. For 1 month, ditch the spreadsheets and just focus on these 3 buckets. I think you'll be amazed at how much lighter and more in control you feel. If you found this helpful and you ready to stop stressing about money and start living a richer life, make sure you hit that subscribe button for The Savvy Savers. We post new videos every week with simple, practical money tips that actually work for real people. No confusing jargon, just straightforward advice to help you master your finances. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.